Hey guys, before I start the video, I would just like to say I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you could like and subscribe, I would appreciate it even more. Alright, starting off, iOS 17.1 adds live activity for iPhone 14 Pro for the flashlight. Also, we have a whole new toggle for AirDrop. If you go to your settings, then general, then AirDrops, we have a new out of range option. This out of range option does use your cellular data, but like that you could go ahead and keep on transferring your photos or videos to your friends once you leave the premises. If we go to our settings and look up standby, there's a new section for display. Before, we just had a kill switch for always on under display. Now in 17.1 we have a standalone section for display, and if you go in there you have a night mode and a motion to wake, but more importantly we have the option to up here to turn on display, turn on and off display either automatically. Automatically just tries to figure out when you fall asleep and then turn off the display. Now in 17.1 we no longer have a double dynamic island. Before, when you use reachability, you will see the dynamic island up here and also down here. Obviously this makes it look much cleaner. On iOS 17, we got this really cool feature that AI will make a gradient when you wanted to extend a wallpaper that was too small for your screen. And before, it would just tell you that there's been an extension for your wallpaper. Now we have these three dots at the bottom here that if you click on them, it gives you the option to click on it again and it'll go back to normal. That wallpaper will just go right back to normal how it was. Talking about wallpapers, now on iOS 17.1, now if you click on shuffle when you're choosing a wallpaper, it will give you the option to choose a whole album to be able to shuffle your pictures instead of you having to click picture by picture. We also have an update to the action button here. For these actions, there's going to be a limitation of which ones you could use if the phone is in your pocket. The only ones you'll be able to use is if the phone is in your pocket, you'll only be able to use the mute switch and also the focus mode. All of these other ones, they're going to be canceled. You're not going to be able to use them if the proximity sensor feels that it is in your pocket. And again, you'll be able to use your focus mode or your mute switch once it's in your pocket, but obviously you don't want your flashlight going off or any of these other ones going off in your pocket by mistake. If you have an iPhone 15 or 15 Pro or any of the ones in the series and you use USB-C accessories, if you go down to your battery section and scroll down here, it will show you if your battery accessory has been taking battery and how much of it has been taking. If you live in the UK and your bank allows the Apple API to be able to check your bank account balance straight from the Apple Wallet, you could go ahead and do that with iOS 17.1. And also, if you live in the US and you have a Discover card, you'll be able to see your balance and your transaction history straight from the wallet app. This update also fixes the radiation issue that made the iPhone 12 be banned in France. Also, if you use a HomePod, tvOS 17.1 adds the advanced dialog for the HomePod Mini and the original HomePod. Previously, it was only for the HomePod 2. And if you're into gaming on the iPhone, they also added support for Nintendo Switch and 64 controllers. This new update also includes bug fixes, including the screen burning. That was actually not screen burning, it was image persistent, which is different because the image persistent can be fixed with a software update. The screen burning cannot, it's just a hardware thing. Apple actually knew about this back in 2022, but they never really did anything about it until now. They knew that their OLED displays will experience something like this. But yeah, this go ahead and fixes that issue. This update also fixes the bug for keyboard lag. I never really experienced too much keyboard lag, but now it does feel a little more responsive. 17.1 also improves the reliability for screen time settings, being able to be synced within all devices in a family shared group. If you have an iPhone 15, there's also a fix for this 80% charging limit. Before, it was actually going up to 100 many times when you only wanted it to go to 80%. Well, this update fixes that issue. There was also a bug in messages that if you were searching for messages, it will only show you your old messages, none of the current messages. So that's been fixed. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it so much.